In this video, we are going to talk about the simple present. The simple present is used to talk about routines or habits for things that you do frequently. For example, I walk in the morning. This is a routine or an activity that you repeat every day in the morning. These are some common verbs that you can use when you talk about the simple present. For example, call, receive, send, play, give, take, live, walk, run, sit, stand up, pay, open, close, help, move, go, come, leave, see, read, write, work, have, need, speak, think, sleep, get up, and eat. These are the rules for the third person. When we talk about the third person, we are talking about the subjects he, she, and it. The third person is the subjects he, she, and it. Now these are the rules for the third person. In general, we put or add s to the verb for the third person for he, she, and it. For example, I work, she works. I play, she plays. I eat, she eats. Now, if you notice, you just have s at the end of the verb. Work, works. Eat, eats. Play, plays. Swim, swims. Write, writes. Now for verbs that end in a consonant plus y, you need to delete y, you need to erase or eliminate y, and add ies. For example, study, studies. Cry, cries. Try, tries. Spy, spies. Fly, flies. And for verbs that end in o, sh, tch, x, or double s, we are going to add es to the end. For example, go, goes. Wash, washes. Watch, watches. Mix, mixes. Kiss, kisses. To create sentences, positive sentences with a simple present, we have the following formula. We need a subject plus a verb plus a complement. For example, I is the subject, play is the verb, and tennis every day is a complement or extra information. For the subjects I, you, they, and we use the verb in the base form for positive sentences. For example, I play, you wake up, we go, they take. If you notice, the verb is in the base form. It's not conjugated. But if you check here with the subjects she, he, and it, with the third person, we need to conjugate the verb, usually with s. Here we need the subject plus a verb conjugated for the third person plus a complement. For example, he plays, she watches, it eats. If you see, here we have s because we are talking about the third person, she, he, it. Notice, I play, he plays. Now let's read the sentences. I play tennis every day. You wake up at 7 o'clock a.m. We go to church on Sundays. They take the bus to work. He plays baseball at noon. She washes her clothes on Fridays. It eats bananas and carrots. So remember, for positive sentences, you need to conjugate the verb for she, he, and it. For negative sentences, we have the following formula. We have the subject plus the auxiliary, don't or doesn't. For I, you, they, and we use don't. And for she, he, and it, we use doesn't. Don't, it's similar to do not. And doesn't, it's similar to does not. So the formula is the following. Subject plus don't or doesn't plus the verb in the base form, not conjugated, plus the complement. For I, you, they, and we use don't. For she, he, and it, we use doesn't. For example, I don't play tennis every day. You don't wake up at 7 o'clock a.m. We don't go to church on Sundays. They don't drive a car to work. And here, he doesn't play baseball at noon. She doesn't wash her clothes on Fridays. He doesn't eat bananas and carrots. Remember, don't, it's similar to do not. And doesn't, it's similar to does not. For yes/no questions, we have this formula. We have do or does. This is the auxiliary. For I, you, they, and we use do at the beginning of the question. And for she, he, and it, we use thus. So let's see the formula. We have do or does plus the subject plus a verb in the base form plus a complement plus a question mark because it is a question. For example, do you play tennis every day? Do you play tennis every day? This is a yes/no question. So the question is with do, the answer is with do or don't. Do you play tennis every day? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do they drive a car to work? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Here, the subject is they, so we are going to answer with they. Do they drive a car to work? Yes, they do. Or no, they don't. Now for the third person, she, he, and it, we have the following questions. Does he play baseball at noon? Does he play baseball at noon? Positive, yes, he does. Or negative, no, he doesn't. The question is with he, so the answer is with he. And the second question, does he eat bananas and carrots? Does he eat bananas and carrots? Yes, it does. Or no, it doesn't. The question is with it, so the answer is with it. So that was everything for today. Thanks for watching.